Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm here talking about some WWE news, or wrestling news. So yeah, let's get right to here. I haven't covered any wrestling news in like 5 or 6 days, so I want to do one here right quick. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about here is Randy Orton. So Randy Orton has still not been medically cleared. He's not in any WWE creative plans right now. I still don't believe in any of these rumors, because remember when Kurt Angle said Randy Orton is cleared? I don't think he's cleared, but he said he's very close to coming back, so he must be getting close to getting cleared. I don't believe this at all, but if this is true, I'd rather him be healthy for the rest of his life than him coming in and jeopardizing his health even more. But I think WWE's trying to say, like, they're trying to surprise us, like this be a big surprise rather than basically saying, oh yeah, Randy Orton, he's definitely going to come in for SummerSlam, he's definitely going to be there. They'd be saying he's probably not cleared. There's reports saying he's not cleared and not created plans to make it be like a big surprise, so the fans will be genuinely like surprised, maybe. But if this is true, I don't know. But I just want to see Randy Orton back, man. This show, like, wrestling desperately needs Randy Orton back right now. He's going to come back. Personally, oh, he's never going to come back. He's coming back, okay? He's not just going to leave, retire. He's coming back. He's not going to hang up the boots. Yes, I know the reports are going back and forth. Oh, he's going back soon. No, he's not. Yes, he is. He's coming back. There's no need to get your hopes down of Randy Orton saying to yourself, oh, gonna give up, he's not gonna come back. He's coming back. So basically, a confirmed return. Because WWE can't fool me. Come on, they can't fool us. Whenever they say, oh, yeah, some reports saying, oh, he's gonna come back, he's cleared, he's getting healthy. It's basically a return for SummerSlam. Remember how silent they kept the Drew and Dakota coming back? This could be the same thing. They could have kept this quiet. I'm really thinking this is a swerve also. Like, it has to be. To keep it a huge surprise. Is what WWE's probably doing. Because they desperately need Randy Orton back. Cause I just don't believe this. And I know it was a very serious injury. But watch him pop out on Saturday, I felt this is just a huge swerve. So basically, you're telling me he's going to return, basically. Because they're just trying to give it a huge surprise, but he has to come back at SummerSlam. If not, when's he going to come back? It's going to happen. But yeah, this was from Fightful Select. But he's going to come back. So, Under the Ring. So Drew McIntyre talked about a feud that he'd be interested in. And he is, quote, reportedly interested in a feud with Cody Rhodes. However, he wants to wait until the time is right. Whew, I'd love to see this. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. That'd be a banger. Just give me this match. I want to see it. Maybe post. Where would they maybe feud? I don't know. You'd have the Scottish Psychopath versus the American Nightmare. I'd love to see this. Maybe after WrestleMania. This could be a post-WrestleMania feud. Because a babyface Cody Rhodes versus a heel Drew McIntyre, that'd be really good. The promos just alone would be amazing, and a really good match too. I would love to see it. Because you could have the Chosen One versus the American Nightmare. I'd love to see it. And the story, it writes itself. Former tag champions, they both left after being underutilized in the company. They both completely came back, reinvented themselves, and both came back as bigger stars than before. Because Cody at AEW wasn't that big of a star to me, but WWE's much more bigger star. The story writes itself. I would love to see this more than Bray Wyatt. Because I don't want to see Cody Rhodes feuding with puppets. I'd rather see him feud with Drew McIntyre. Remember them former tag champions, the Dashing Ones. Hopefully they don't rush this and maybe do this maybe after WrestleMania, maybe. We'll see. So WWE is bringing in several unadvertised names for SummerSlam week in Detroit. So let's get into this article here. So obviously WWE's a few days away from SummerSlam. The top matches are Roman Reigns, Jey Uso in the Tribal Combat match for the championship. WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor, Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes. There's more matches, obviously. That doesn't mean the company isn't bringing in additional talent. So, Fightful Select reports Liv Morgan, Zoe Stark, Baron Corbin, Titus O'Neil, and Maxine Dupree are all slated to be in town for SummerSlam this week. So, really, no notable names. Summer Scam. Wow, big names here and for the week. Wow, big names. So there's some backstage news on how WWE is internally viewing Matt Riddle. So Riddle's not been booked at the same level as he was when he was paired with Randy Orton. Remember, RK Bros the tag champs, and Monday he lost to Ludwig Kaiser. And basically, Dave Meltzer noted that the outside of the ring issues have prevented WWE from pushing Riddle as a top star. So yeah, there's been a lot of issues out of the ring. I don't know if this is... I mean, he's had a lot of stuff. I don't know if I believe Dave Meltzer. Maybe if he quit, maybe, I don't know, just how the ring stuff for Matt Riddle is probably what's holding him back. But it's Dave Meltzer. Take it with a grain of salt. So WWE's returning to India this September for the WWE Superstar Spectacle. Wow, we're gonna get Indus Sher. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna have? Them take the tag titles? Oh man, it's... I don't want to see that. Kurt Angle, he said if I wouldn't have left WWE in 2006, I'd be the greatest of all time. But I feel like some of his, he had a lot of good matches though in WWE. He also knows the biggest promotion, legacy builder, is WWE, but he had a lot of good matches I remember in TNA. When he went to the Impact Zone, he had a lot of good matches. I remember all his matches like Nigel, Mr. Anderson, Bobby Roode, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Sting. They were all bangers. I enjoyed those. But I feel if he didn't leave, he might have been the greatest of all time. One of the greatest. I mean, I don't know, there's a lot of people you could say the greatest of all time, like John Cena, The Undertaker, Stone Cold, The Rock, Kurt Angle, bunch of names. So DirecTV spokesperson confirmed to Brandon Thurston, confirmed to him, the AEW All-In will be available as a pay-per-view on DirecTV, channel 106 on August 27th. AEW is yet to confirm All-In will be distributed exclusively through pay-per-view. And in demand, they now confirmed to me, Brandon Thurston confirmed to him, that it will carry All-In as a pay-per-view for basically $50, so it's $50 pay-per-view on DirecTV. So Kevin Owens talked about his in-ring future and his WWE future. He said, "I don't know where I stand going beyond the next year and a half." Yeah, he might be retiring soon. He says he still wants to be part of WWE. He just doesn't know what capacity he'd be in. So next week on NXT, Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio for the NXT North American Championship set for next week. Rey Mysterio's going to be in Dragon Lee's corner. I'm putting the title on Dragon Lee next week. He's the perfect one to dethrone Dominic. Plus, a Dragon Lee North American title, his second title run would be great. But Dominic's probably going to win due to shenanigans. It was Dragon Lee's first reign. I was thinking about Wesley. But I'd love to see Dragon Lee win. But we'll see. So apparently, Cora Jade, she's in NXT. She apparently deleted her Twitter account, or X, whatever. So apparently she deleted it. Don't know why. She even posted on her Instagram story. She said, "Deleted Twitter because hearing the opinions of you morons every day make me lose brain cells. Catch me on IG only." So she's apparently deleted her Twitter account. I mean, she's not wrong. The IWC ruins wrestling for everyone on Twitter, causing people to delete their Twitter accounts. People are really rude on Twitter. Britt Baker. She addresses, quote, out of context comment about WWE's developmental strategy. Okay, so not making a joke. What was the part that was, I guess, the offensive thing she said? I read the quote. I don't think she said anything offensive. But Bray could use training, though. From developmental, though, honestly. That's whatever. So the people, so basically people that, thought Rey Mysterio's injury, might have been a storyline, people that thought it was a storyline or whatever, his injury, he was, actually injured, it wasn't fake, he just probably suffered like a whiplash, he was injured. But hopefully he's good, though. Hopefully it's like, maybe just a whiplash and he'll be fine in a few days. So apparently, and we have some more LA Knight. Yeah, noobs. Shawn Michaels, he pushed hard to keep LA Knight in WWE. So, Shawn Michaels, they're going to fire LA Knight or Max Dupree. So, thank you, HBK. It's paying off. HBK knows the Yeah movement. Booker of the Year already in my book. Keeping LA Knight. A lot of AEW stars are unhappy with the booking of the women's division. Well, no shit. I wonder who decided to pick up the phone and tell you about these problems. You don't say. Chris Statlander's won the TBS Championship off of undefeated Jade Cargill. She's had like 1 or 2 matches on TV and they've done nothing with it. Britt Baker's trash. They've done nothing. Tony Khan doesn't care about the women's division. Wrestling doesn't care about the women's division. I'm telling you. I care about the women's division, but it's clear these wrestling companies don't. Because WWE and AEW's women's divisions right now suck. They only book the women because they have to. If they didn't have to, I guarantee you WWE or AEW would not put the women on TV. They only do it because they have to. And AEW has like 8 shows. They have no excuse. They have like Rampage, Dynamite, Collision. You can't get the women on the on TV? Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. So, till next Mag Light. Peace.